Hi, I'm Suneet Mittal for Heart Rhythm TV, and welcome to another segment of HRS at Work, an inside look at the great work being done on the various committees within HRS. Today I'm delighted to be joined by my dear friend Prashanthan Sanders, who's the chair of the Digital Education Committee. Welcome, Prash.
Thanks, Suneet.
Great. Can you tell the members a little bit about what is the Digital Education Committee?
Right, so Digital Education Committee is really dealing with all the digital platforms that HRS is having for its members and the extended community here. So this year we've had a really exciting year. We've initiated several new ventures here. So we've now got a monthly webinar, which we're actually doing as live webinars, bringing together specialists from really globally to talk about heart rhythm disorders in specific areas. We've had great attendances from around the world on those, and the live nature of that has enabled interaction, and we're running it in different time zones to facilitate our global community to be interacting with the society. We then initiated the LEAD podcast, which starts for the first time this afternoon. So we are all having difficulty keeping up with the journal articles that are coming out. We have a number of journals now. And so we're going to have this platform where there are going to be 3 electrophysiologists and colleagues discussing an article, hopefully released at least once a week, so that we can have a 10-minute update as we're doing things of a journal relevant to the heart rhythm space. We're featuring a number of late-breaking trials and simultaneous publications later this afternoon, so I hope people are going to enjoy this aspect of it. And the third thing that we've been working on, which is terrific, is the heart rhythm virtual reality platform. We want to take education of heart rhythm procedures to the virtual reality platform. So now you can actually log on to this. You can undertake the procedure with some instructions that are provided to you. At the moment, it's still with a handset. It's moving to tactile haptic gloves, which gives you feedback. So fellows can engage with this, practice procedures. We can have attendings from experts from various sites interact in the platform to take the fellows through a program. What an opportunity to practice these strategies before we actually enter the patient environment. And I think this is going to be a platform that takes our education for heart rhythm procedures to the next generation now.
Prash, it is unbelievable that you guys have been able to accomplish all of that in such a short period of time. I give you a lot of credit. I mean, podcasts in general are so popular these days, and it really reflects the fact that people are looking for interpretation of the data for people they trust. And in our society, I think we have a lot of trust in our colleagues, and for you to, generate that kind of, interactive exercise, I think would go a long way.
Yeah.
Now, as we sit here at HRS, man, the conference center has been a buzz about this VR stuff. And so, I mean, that's the one consistent thing I've heard throughout, like VR, VR, VR. Tell us a little bit about what kinds of modules are already available and what you plan in the upcoming few months.
Perfect. So far we've developed a module of SICD implantation. This is a fairly straightforward module that allows the whole procedure to go through. We're now working, and we've started working, it's going to take us a good part of the year to work out an AF ablation module. So this is peeled back into, you can train in terms of venous access, in terms of transeptal puncture, in terms of geometry creation, and then we're developing some point-by-point but also cryoablation type strategies in order that people can practice this before they get into that arena. And then the third module that we're trying to make is a CRT platform. But again, it can be broken down into the venous access for pacing and the number of strategies for that, placing leads in the right side, placing leads on the left side, and so it will provide a platform for fellows, for upcoming people, and also for experienced clinicians to use to teach how to do these procedures. So this is going to be really exciting, and we'll hope to have that over the next year.
Yeah, Prash, it's amazing. You can learn to fly a plane on a simulator, and medicine is so far behind in this area. And I think this really it meets such an unmet need and really takes the game up in terms of how we educate. And HRS has always been about educating our members, and I think to do it in this way, rather than just a passive didactic lecture, will be very well received. And I really have felt that, these last few days at HRS. So I suspect that you're going to have a big demand on members to be part of this committee. I thank you for spending a few minutes educating us about the great work you're doing, and I look forward to hearing the great progress from this committee in the next months to follow.
Excellent. Thanks, Suneet.